Dolphins fans, welcome into this edition of Dolphins Today. I am Will Scott. We are counting down the days until kickoff against those hated New England Patriots. And if you're excited for kickoff, if you're excited to take down the Patriots on Sunday, like this video. I want this video to get 10,000 likes. I want everybody to go down right now that's watching, hit that thumbs up icon, like the video, because I think we're all really excited for the Dolphins 2022 season to begin. And a couple days before the start of the season, of course, we're going to get the first depth chart. So the first unofficial depth chart released yesterday. We're going to go position by position here. Then something very interesting that we're going to discuss at the end. So you want to stick around for that. But we begin with the quarterback position. Tua Tagovailoa going to be the starting quarterback, obviously, on this football team, followed by Teddy Bridgewater and Skylar Thompson. And Sky had a phenomenal preseason. You look at what he did, 5 touchdowns, over 400 passing yards, had the highest QBR of any quarterback, not just rookie quarterback, but any quarterback in the NFL preseason. He was really impressive, and because of that, a lot of us, including myself, want Sky to be QB2. So I pose this question to you. Will Skylar Thompson be QB2 by the end of the season? Type Y for yes or type N for no. I think it's very possible that another quarterback around the league goes down. The Dolphins have a call that they receive about Teddy Bridgewater, and the Dolphins feel comfortable about trading Teddy because they feel really good about Skylar being the backup to Tua. I think it's very possible, perhaps even likely. I'm going to type my Y for yes. Skylar Thompson absolutely deserves to be QB2 at some point this season. Moving on now to the running back position. So 2 starting running backs were listed, Chase Edmonds and Raheem Mostert. I thought it was going to be an interesting competition for that second spot between Mostert and Michel, but Mostert did not even make the football team. Myles Gaskin and Salvon Ahmed did. Alec Ingold going to be the fullback on this football team and might get somewhat involved when you look at Mike McDaniel's history. Moving on now to the wide receivers. You got Tyreek Hill and Waddle as the 2 starting receivers on this football team. Ced Wilson was listed as the backup behind Hill. Listed as the backups behind Waddle, Sherfield and Ezukanma. And yeah, it's a little bit surprising that the Dolphins are only opting to carry 5 wide receivers, at least to begin the season. But all 5 of these guys could get really involved early on, especially Erik Ezukanma. I'm really excited to see what he can do. In fact, I think he might finish the season 3rd in receiving yards on this football team. But talking about Sunday, who's going to have more receiving yards on Sunday? Is it going to be Tyreek Hill or is it going to be Jaylen Waddle? Type cheetah or type penguin in the chat. Better yet, just go type your penguin emojis or cheetah emojis down in the chat. I want to see y'all down there. It is the pinned comment on today's video. So when an ad break comes, go down, chime in. More receiving yards. Is it going to be cheetah or is it going to be penguin? Let's talk about the tight ends. Shockingly, they carried 5 tight ends, but I'm happy about it because Tanner Conner made this football team. Mike Gesicki listed as the starting tight end behind him, Durham Smythe and Hunter Long, Cethan Carter and Tanner Conner, the other 2 tight ends. But I want to see Conner get involved somewhat on Sunday. I understand he's not going to get that many snaps. I mean, he's the 5th-string tight end, so what can you really expect? But I want to see him get some playing time on Sunday because I think his potential is really, really high. That's why they carried him on the 53-man roster, an undrafted free agent out of Idaho State. Not only that, he played wide receiver at Idaho State. Did not have any experience playing tight end, but that transition went really well. They thought he was going to get snatched up by someone else if they tried to sneak him through waivers and onto the practice squad. I want to see Tanner Conner play on Sunday. And I want to see y'all repping this T-shirt combo. I picked mine up last week. I've been wearing it on air. Love these T-shirts. Go down and get them. Chatsports.com/Dolphins combo. That link going to be in the comments and the description. But right now they're on sale, 40% off for a limited time. Go and take advantage. Chatsports.com/Dolphins combo. Talking now about my favorite position, the offensive line. And I'm not saying my favorite because it's good, but because I enjoy talking about it. Teron Armstead, Liam Eichenberg, Connor Williams, Robert Hunt, Austin Jackson going to be your starting 5. I don't know if y'all watched the LSU game on Sunday against Florida State, but I thought Connor Williams was on the field because the LSU center sent it over their quarterback's head. If that happens during our watch party on Sunday, stuff's going to happen. So we'll see what happens. Greg Little, Robert Jones, Michael Dieter, the backup offensive lineman right now on this football team. Curious to see what Greg Little does if he gets some snaps. But do you feel better right now about the Dolphins offensive line than you previously did? Type B for better or type D for don't down in the comments section. Right now, no, but if they play respectable on Sunday, then perhaps I'll type B for better. But right now, I'm typing D for don't. Be sure to go down, subscribe, by the way. We're trying to pass Seahawks today. Might even do it by kickoff on Sunday. Go down, hit that big red subscribe button if you're all about the Fins. Let's shift gears now to the Dolphins defense. Emmanuel Ogbah, Raekwon Davis, and Christian Wilkins going to be the starters along the defensive line. John Jenkins and Zach Sealer also on the defensive line. I thought they were going to carry maybe 6 guys there. They carried 5 if you don't count Trey Flowers. He was listed at the linebacker position. We'll get to that in a second. But Zach Sealer is one of the more underrated players in the NFL, definitely the most underrated player on the Dolphins. I'm really excited to see what he can do because this Dolphins defensive line has some depth. Let's say you have to bring Christian Wilkins out. You put Zach Sealer on the field. The defense isn't going to miss a beat. Let's talk about the linebackers now. Jaelan Phillips, Jerome Baker, Elandon Roberts, and Melvin Ingram listed as the starting linebackers. And that's kind of the first notable thing I saw when looking at the Dolphins depth chart here is that Melvin Ingram is starting over Andrew Van Ginkel. Not a huge surprise, but going into camp, I thought it was 50-50 for that job. A lot of people thought Melvin Ingram was going to be more of a third down guy they brought in third down situations, kind of put him either defensive line or linebacker. But Melvin Ingram's going to be a starting linebacker on this football team, at least on Sunday, again ahead of Andrew Van Ginkel, who maybe isn't 100% right now because of the appendix, so maybe that's why Melvin Ingram is starting over him at the moment. Let's talk about the CBs. Really interesting situation here. Xavien Howard and Nik Needham listed as the 2 starting corners on this team. The battle for the third corner is interesting. Obviously, Byron Jones is out, so Nik Needham is now CB2. But you have Keion Crossen, Kader Kohou, and Noah Igbinoghene competing for that job right now. A lot of people thought Kader Kohou had a chance to maybe beat out Igbo. But at least right now in the depth chart, Kader Kohou, the UDFA out of Texas A&M Commerce, who made the 53-man, he's behind Noah Igbinoghene on this depth chart right now. Not a surprise. Igbo is entering his 3rd season in the league. He's a former first-round pick, but I'm curious to see who gets more snaps on Sunday, Noah Igbinoghene or Kohou. If Igbo struggles early, he's going to be on a pretty short leash. Maybe Kohou will get more snaps toward the end of that football game. The safeties look like this. Brandon Jones and Jevon Holland going to be starting, and I really, really like that duo. One of the better duos in the league, and they're both incredibly young. Eric Rowe and Elijah Campbell, the other 2 safeties. Campbell made this football team. I think he was maybe the last guy in, if you will, but he made this football team, and hopefully he gets some reps on Sunday because he looked really good in the preseason. Special teams. Jason Sanders going to be your kicker. Thomas Morstead, the punter. Blake Ferguson going to be the starting long snapper on this football team. This is interesting. The Dolphins kick returners. Raheem Mostert is going to be the starting kick returner. You also have Jaylen Waddle, Chase Edmonds, and Noah Igbinoghene listed as kick returners on this football team. But look who is the starting punt returner. That would be Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill is the starting punt returner on this football team. I'm surprised. I'm excited, but I'm surprised that he's going to be returning punts. A lot of y'all during our offseason mailbags were asking, would you put Tyreek Hill as the starting punt returner? I'm like, I don't want to risk him getting injured and playing more snaps. I don't know. But looks like he's going to be the starting punt returner, at least to begin the season. So I'm excited about that. Cheetah's going to be unstoppable if he breaks one. Let's talk about some of these takeaways to finish out the show. So Melvin Ingram starting over Andrew Van Ginkel. That is something that caught my eye. Kader Kohou behind Noah Igbinoghene for now. That could change. Raheem Mostert as the starting kick returner. May I remind you that Raheem Mostert legit might be the fastest guy in the NFL. So that's going to be a lot of fun watching him in that spot. Also going to be fun watching Tyreek Hill as the starting punt returner on this football team. Go down in the comments section. Let me know what you think about that.